39 SPQS Pinnacle here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan, and this is one slick critter. This has its own built-in side patio with quad slide, SPQS Pinnacle. And it is not a small puppy dog, not by any stretch of the imagination. Weighs 14,935 as you see in this video, but as you see it in this video, may be a little bit different than what we have here due to our volume of sales and the fact that big luxury fifth wheels like this, the way people want them equipped can quickly vary regionally across the United States, and with us being a nationwide dealer, we will often order these with several different options configurations. So if at any point you'd like to know things like tank capacities, price tag, all that useful stuff, there's a link down here. Check for price and availability. That will show you all those things in one easy location. So we've got a big drop frame storage out here in these Pinnacles. And that's real nice to be able to get in here, don't get me wrong, but you don't tend, the top part of it tends to be wasted. So they included this handy little more ride utility drawer here, and this is the perfect place to put like extra tools and you know, sunscreens and bug sprays and stuff like that. It's out here where you're going to use it, so you don't got to worry about forgetting it. You can see that the outside, or pardon me, not outside, you have outside access to the central vacuum system down here. And you'll also notice when we get down here in the Pinnacle belly, we have several different levels of insulation going on. So first of all, the floor. Forced air heated, enclosed, insulated like crazy, easily 0 to 100 degree tested. My estimation is they could go beyond 0 if they tested it, and they just haven't, because that's the only testing there is in this business, is 0 to 100 degrees, in which this thing passes easily with flying colors. Because not only is this forced air heated, enclosed, and insulated, this belly pocket right here, this is enclosed, double insulated, because you have insulation above and below, because they also insulate the upper bedroom and bathroom deck to be separate from out here, and then they have a forced air heat duct just into this compartment itself. So you have multiple levels of pockets of heat and insulation, which is the ideal way to thermally insulate something. Now let's go ahead and get the elephant out of the room with the side patio deck over here. This thing is just, well, as Peter Griffin would say, this is sweet. This thing is just incredible. So it gives you your own walkout patio space. You can throw a TV up there if you're so inclined. You've got your own little telescoping mini fridge outside, or as I like to call that, Dad's medicine cabinet. It's located in one place. This thing has a 1,500 pound load rating, so loading, overloading this is just not going to be an issue. You can have 4 grown adults out there having a good time. And notice that the patio awning fully covers that. When it comes out, it'll leave you plenty of headroom. So your outside speakers are actually up there versus down here, because that's where your patio is, so it makes more sense. I was really impressed that they actually saw that detail and put that together. All Jaycos have twice the industry standard warranty, because they are the gold standard of the business, and this Pinnacle here is absolutely one of the big boys of the business. For instance, this is bigger. It's 102 wide body, 102 inches wide, 8.5 feet versus a standard 8-foot wide body. Now 6 extra inches doesn't seem like much in this video, but when you get it in person and you experience that extra of space, you can see it, you can feel it. I don't think you can smell it. I don't know that you would want to, but my point is, it makes a difference. The front compartment on here, on a Pinnacle, they have the largest in-class front storage area, biggest, easiest, widest to get to. So it's generator prepped, has room for like 4 to 6 batteries and additional storage shelving on top. Normally, if you get any one of those things, you're going to lose some of the others, but they opened it up to make all that happen here. We have a MORryde shock dampening pin box, as well as suspension system to make this a great riding despite its size fifth wheel. Now at 14,935, she's certainly not small or light, so plan your tow vehicle accordingly. And that kind of leads me to another point. If you're not sure what your vehicle can handle, or you just straight up don't have the vehicle to handle this, we have options. We can park this in your campsite. We can park it in your driveway. I don't care where you live, because whether it ships from us to you or from the manufacturer to a local dealer, it still ships, so that doesn't matter. We can package this together with a big heavy-duty truck for you. We do auto sales also. We only do everything here, hitches, pieces, parts, financing, to make this a very easy one-stop shop for you. So we've got a push-button automatic leveling system to get her all leveled out for you. Also have a private enclosed docking center over here with heated, enclosed, protected gate valves. Now what's neat is if it's never the people that live at the campgrounds, but let's say that your neighbor's grandchild who was not raised properly likes to come through and pull people's black tank valves, because I have actually seen that happen at campgrounds. They can't get to it because you can keep that under lock and key. The slide walls, all insulated, laminated, aluminum framed. You know, all your skeletal work on this is aluminum frame, but your box is laminated with a constructed roof with Jayco's Magnum Truss XL6 roof construction system. They have double arched aluminum roof rafters up here with this wrap over roof line. It's easily one of the very strongest roofing systems in the business. It's absolutely fantastic. Details separate Jayco's from a lot of brands. All these little things I'm sharing with you. There's no one big thing other than maybe the warranty that defines a Jayco. It's little stuff like we have a power, extension, and retraction 50 amp cord built into this thing. So you can push a button to feed the cable out, push the button the other way to recess it back into the trailer, because 50 amp cables are heavy and they can be bulky. And I've noticed the average buyer of a Pinnacle is not a 33-year-old snot-nosed punk like me. It's someone more my parents and grandparents' age who have gone through life and they're looking for something gorgeous to spend some extra days out here in the lap of luxury. Well, those people aren't as spry as they used to be, and they probably don't want to lug along a real heavy 50 amp power cable. Now, neat little things too is this is going to have a standard 2-inch receiver hitch on the back. Now, this is an accessory hitch, not a towing hitch, and I'm going to explain the difference of that. So, an accessory hitch is made for just accessories, maybe 200 pounds or so. This thing is too long to be looking at doing any triples towing behind it. If you felt like you absolutely had to do that, could you bulk up that hitch to make it a towing hitch? Answer is yes. Do I recommend it? The answer is no. Here's why. If you mess with anything from factory spec, you're going to void your factory chassis warranty doing so. I don't think that's something you want to do on a big, beautiful coach like this. So at least wait until the manufacturer's money's not in the equation. By the way, all lights inside and outside are all LEDs, so everything's going to last longer. Inside they're going to be brighter and they're not going to generate as much heat. And I don't know if you noticed on the tail side of things, but they have more tail lights than anybody else I've ever seen, and that's just a good safety thing. Quad entry step for easy come and go, and these are aluminum boat dock style steps, so your feet aren't going to be inclined to slip slide around. They're going to grab on that, especially when your shoes are wet. That's when it gets to be dangerous. I'm going to click on my power box here. I didn't want to use up any more power than I had to because we've had a plethora of new arrivals today, and I wanted the lights to be nice and bright inside for you. This is a tricky floor plan for camera work due to the fact that this big patio door lets in a lot of ambient light that cameras don't always do extremely well with. So if at some points the camera gets a little dark and fuzzy on me, I do apologize. There's just only so much I can do with certain limitations. So amazing lighting package in here. It does light up very nicely. There's also extra accent lights. We've got the upper accents down here. We've also got lower accents down below where, I don't know if you can't really see those from here. Okay, so all of your accent lights are on one switch. What's cool is you've got lower accent lights here in the bathroom. You've got them in the bedroom. You've got them in the kitchen. So if you need to get up at night from your bedroom to use the bathroom, if you want to get up at night to use a drink, you've got like your own little air traffic controller lights built in the bottom of this thing to help you navigate without turning on all the cabin lights and potentially disturbing a guest or having you be disturbed by extension. We'll come back to the kitchen. I want to start in the living room here and kind of work my way forward because I have so much to cover. I'm afraid I'm going to miss stuff. Also, this is just an example of a interior decor that we have available on these. It's not necessarily the one that we have in stock. Again, I leave you a link to be able to get to all of our inventory one click away to make this a simple and easy experience for you. So it's not what you see here, it's what you don't, and that's the air conditioner. We have a 30,000 BTU air system on this, two 15Ks centralized together to work in concert with a whisper quiet living room AC so that you don't have to crank the TV up to 11 and blow the neighbors away or yourselves or your eardrums. And you don't have to shout at the person next to you unless you really want to, and then shout away because this is well insulated enough. The neighbors really aren't going to hear any of your domestic stuff. So have at it. Again, that double arched interior ceiling, 6 inches extra arched inside and outside. So it has an extremely strong structural dome about it. All of the stuff that we're looking at is all hardwood. Like, this is not wood with a wrap. This is just actual wood. It's real sharp all the way through. All hidden hinge cabinets, all hardwood doors, all 6.5 foot tall walk-in slide outs as well. So that's one of the reasons why you see this thing just looks huge back here, because it absolutely is. Now we've got a dual wall-hugging theater recliner positioned directly across from a gorgeous entertainment center or windows, depending on what you want at your campsite, because the TV's on a power lift. It recesses up and down behind that electric space heating fireplace, which, if you look real close, has some sweet little LED accent lights on an actual tile inlay and just looks fantastic over there. I stressed wall huggers because not all RV furniture like this is wall hugging. Sometimes you have to actually pull the entire theater seat forward a few inches to get it to go. But God forbid you pull it forward too far and it goes past the slide out lip, because then the slide will grind it through your flooring. My point is, none of that can happen here. You also have amazing privacy. So not only are these, you can see, if I look over here, you can't see inside this window really. I mean, you really can't see in it, but we can see out of these windows no problem. We also have a day shade for 100% privacy, and then a night shade to really block out the sun. And they're all these nicer slow rise shades that are just super, super cool. Trifold memory foam hide-a-bed sleeper sofa in the back, and they don't really give you queen or king sizes on hide-a-beds, but I guess that's like an RV king sized hide-a-bed, because it's a big 3-section wide sofa, not something like this, which would be a normal hide-a-bed, but even bigger. So 2 adults can truly comfortably sleep on that. And I don't care if they're young or old, if they have CPAP machines or they just want accessories like their phone chargers and stuff, they got the perfect place to do it on both sides of the sofa, especially with these little stands here. I love the way they're trimming out these windows. The touches. Oh man, so sharp. By the way, every seating space has little switches. There's switches for every light, basically, to make everything user-friendly and easy. So we've got good, like, DVD storage on the sides of the entertainment center here, and I like that they purposely left this wide open to give it a nice big feel. Again, I got backlighting from the windows. It's hard to shoot into bright light like that. I'm sorry. But by making this slide-out accent walled, it makes it look and feel even deeper, and just really opens the feel up back here. It's just, I love the look of it. It's fantastic. Now this is awesome because it's almost like having a middle office. This is a rear living room with a middle office floor plan. Because they had to extend the coach a little bit to accommodate for that patio deck, they created a very interesting thing here that I've never really seen done. And it's kind of reminiscent, really, of Class A diesel pusher motorhomes. It's very much like having a home office credenza right here with just an incredible amount of drawer space for any office utility stuff. So, like, if you do work camping, like if you're a contractor, if you're traveling and you need a spot to run your business, this is a perfect place to do it. Now, this is a perfect couple setup, but you see you've got an extra long extension here. There are a pair of Decor matching folding chairs that come with this that you can set 4 people here and still have room to walk right through. Total carpetless kitchen, which is really slick, so everything in this is super easy to clean. We've got all solid surface countertops throughout. You notice here, solid surface, in the slide, on the island, over here in your credenza, even in the bathroom, everything matches. And this entire island is nothing but just an amazing amount of storage. Now, these little slots down here, they're purpose-built to hold those stainless sink inserts when you're going down the road. And this is all counter flush, so you can actually use this whole thing for prep space. And that's why they have this handy little power post right here with power outlets positioned in different directions. So those big bulky AC adapters that come on things like electric griddles, if you want to use one, they can go anywhere. Now over here, we've got what looks like 4 drawers, but is actually 6. If you start looking, you've got a big one here that you kind of expect. I'm going to close this. Now if we look down here, we've got a drawer in a drawer. Middle one is dedicated. Now up here we have a purpose-built ultimate utensil drawer. Ultimate utensils, because we got fork, spoons, knives here. When we open this up, we've got your big ladles and spatulas and stuff can go down here. So you've got all your utensils in one spot with all this extra storage space open. They left this space wide open over here, and they put power outlets under the cabinetry so that you can have a perfect little appliance shelf corner back here. Again, real tile backsplash, and I love that little anti-run lip they put on the back. Here we have convection microwave, so you can get some big meals in a hurry. And again, if you're going to be living in this thing and working, that's awesome, because you're going to have you're going to have limited time, but you're going to want a good meal, and this is perfect for accommodating all of that in one shot. Your big, 23 cubic foot or something huge like that residential refrigerator does have a 1,000-watt inverter, so your food's not going to spoil in transit. And I love this sliding door pantry. So it's the biggest pantry I've really seen in an RV in a long time. And they have it split. On this side, you have dedicated wastebasket space with heavy-duty storage. Over here, you have more heavy-duty storage shelves with 4 big extension drawers in there hidden as well. But you can close that up, and it just looks seamless. It looks so clean, and I like how they did some indirect lighting up here for extra decor purposes and whatnot. Anytime you see a MaxxAir fan, you're going to find a wall control for it, like you see right here. You can turn the fan on and off, open, close the vent, all in one shot. It's super easy to get to. Down here, all of our lighting, or pardon me, we have a central vacuum system. There we go. With a little handy toe kick, so keeping this thing clean is easy. Right when you, oh my gosh, holy cow, that is bigger than I expected. This is a big, deep closet. Obviously, you can tell I don't script my stuff. Every now and then I still surprise myself. I kind of want you guys to see it with fresh eyes, so I sort of go through it the same way. This bathroom is pretty common in the industry right now, the way it's laid out. I'm not going to spend a terrible amount of time talking about it. I'm going to point out a couple things, like we do have extra legroom here for people, and I talked about the indirect lighting. This is a deeper shower than industry standard because this is a wider body. This is one of those areas where that extra size makes a big difference. We have awesome pantry space. Pantry, oh my gosh, I've been in the sun. Seriously, I've been in the sun all day shooting these things. I gotta go take a break. Linen. There we go. Not pantry. I guess you could use this as a pantry. Maybe I'm onto something here. Who knows? With a massive skylight. You've got a huge skylight up here. And this seamless one-piece shower is extremely tall and shockingly rugged and robust. Here's what I mean by that. Take a look at this. I mean, it's heavy duty, kids. It is not going anywhere. Plus, we've got a built-in seat right here, so that if you need to sit down to shave your legs or anything, you have all the space in the world to do that. You can, it's very comfortable and user-friendly. Maybe it's not even about shaving legs. Maybe you just have a little bit reduced mobility. Seems like, I'm 33 and I got a goofy knee. It's okay. But I imagine as I get older, I'm going to have trouble with that. And I can imagine that being able to sit as I get older to bathe is probably going to be very handy. So we have a true 70 by 80 king bed here. And because Jayco has a different slide-out system in their bedroom, they actually have full under-bed storage. There are 2 flat screens hiding under the bed and little throw rugs that you can include with these as an option. So, there's more storage under here than pretty much any other fifth wheel in this class. We have a full walk-in height bedroom. There's never going to be a problem in here. Hopefully you're not motion sick from me spinning the camera around. Good CPAP stands and power outlets on both sides of the bed, by the way. Again, dual air conditioner for a total of 30,000 BTUs of cooling power. This huge front closet, to give you an idea how big that is, I hid the entire 48-inch TV box in here and absolutely dwarfed it. These are those pair of folding chairs, so imagine 2 more dining chairs hiding in this big virtual walk-in closet, cedar lined to keep the bugs away. And watch this. Oh, look at that! It's motion sensitive. It's like Star Trek. Like, ah! You put your arm in and the thing just fires up. How cool is that, though? When you open it, it's going to light up, kind of like a refrigerator door, really, in that respect. And if you're going to be full-timing and want a washer-dryer, it is capable of doing so. I'm personally not a big fan of the washer-dryers. Give us a call. We can explain why. They do serve a purpose. They're not the worst thing in the world. I'm just not a big fan of them personally. And again, you saw one of the TVs for the bedroom hiding down here. It can go right in here. So this RV includes bedroom TV, outside patio TV, living room TV. It's loaded with entertainment potential. So give us a call. Learn more. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you for tuning in here, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. And happy camping, everyone.